His Majesty King Mahavajiralongkorn arrived in Bhutan this morning on a 4-day state visit, accompanied by Her Majesty Queen Sutheda at the invitation of His Majesty the King, marking the Thai monarch's first state visit abroad. En route to Thimphu, thousands of people lined up along the highway to offer their greetings and welcome their Majesties the King and Queen of Thailand. Various cultural performances were also presented along the way. Their Majesties, the King and Queen of Thailand, were then formally received at the Tashi Chozong, where a guard of honor was presented by the three armed forces. Their Majesties, the Duke Gyalpo and Gyaltsen, held an audience with Their Majesties the King and Queen of Thailand. His Majesty the Fourth Duke Gyalpo and members of the royal family joined in welcoming Their Majesties the King and Queen of Thailand at a special welcome program held at the Tendatha, where an additional guard of honor was presented by the Desups and Gyalsups, and a cultural performance of Bhutanese and Thai dances were presented. The event was attended by hundreds of invitees, including students and Thai nationals living and working in Bhutan, who gathered to witness the historic occasion. Prayers were offered by 74 monks from Thailand and 74 monks from Bhutan. 1,000 butter lamps were lit and prayers were offered for the long life and well-being of Their Majesties, the King and Queen of Thailand. A relic of Lord Buddha presented by His Majesty the King of Thailand to His Majesty the Duke Gyalpo and the people of Bhutan, along with 4 other relics from Bhutan, had been placed on public display at Kunsapoda. His Holiness the Jigkhampo conferred the Tsepame and Tandiwa as thousands of people visited the site to view the relics and offer prayers. Later, Their Majesties the King and Queen of Thailand held an audience with His Majesty the Fourth Drukgyalpo. They also visited the royal project at the Chencholing and viewed an exhibition on collaboration between the royal projects of Bhutan and Thailand. The exhibition featured the outcomes of several key collaborative projects, including the National Accelerated Dog Population Management and Rabies Control Program, the Golden Masir Conservation Program, and the Sturgeon Farming Project in Bhutan. The exhibition also included the One Geok, One Product or OGOP stall. The OGOP initiative is modeled after Thailand's One Tambon, One Product program and is supported by the Thailand International Cooperation Agency. In the evening, Prime Minister Singh Tobgay called on Their Majesties the King and Queen of Thailand.
Their Majesties the King and Queen of Thailand spent the day experiencing Bhutanese tradition and culture firsthand, together with His Majesty the Drukgyalpo and Her Majesty the Gyaltsen at the Linkana Palace Garden. His Majesty the Drukgyalpo and Her Majesty the Gyaltsen hosted a special event featuring traditional Bhutanese games in honor of Their Majesties the King and Queen of Thailand. Together, Their Majesties the Drukgyalpo and Gyaltsen and Their Majesties the King and Queen of Thailand witnessed archery, soksom and kuru games and tried their hands at archery. Following the games, Their Majesties the King and Queen of Thailand visited an art exhibition highlighting Bhutan's rich cultural heritage. The exhibition featured traditional crafts, artwork, and locally made products celebrating the creativity and craftsmanship of Bhutanese artisans. In the afternoon, Their Majesties visited Kajatrom, where they were received by Their Royal Highnesses Prince Jigel Ugen Wanchu, Prince Jimidoji Wanchu, and Prince Ugen Jimi Wanchu. Their Majesties the King and Queen of Thailand toured the market, exploring local produce, food items, and handmade products from farmers and artisans. Their Majesties also viewed an exhibition on the Daesung Skilling Program, which supports skills development among Bhutanese youth. A series of dance performances were also presented for Their Majesties at the Kajatrom. Tomorrow, Their Majesties the King and Queen of Thailand will visit Dunkerjong before concluding the state visit at Poro International Airport.